Love, Lust, and Other Bloody Messes. Fade in. Exterior, rainforest, day. A dense and beautiful rainforest. An exotic bird calls out as sporadic rays of sunlight filter through the canopy. Superimpose, somewhere in the Amazon rainforest. Two 20-something adventurers, Dylan and Chad, are making their way through the rainforest. They are fashionably yet unpractically dressed in shorts and name-brand fashion t-shirts. Dylan has a camera strapped to his head. Chad is wearing a backpack. They stop at a small river. The serene scene is shattered by a distant roar of a chainsaw.
Hear that? I told you.
How far you think it is?
Not far now.
Dylan points to a sheet of solid bright sunlight, almost blinding, cutting through the trees up ahead.
Let's go.
We're crossing here?
One more river won't kill us.
Dylan charges ahead into the river. He is quickly waist deep, but then emerges on the other side.
This better be worth it.
Chad takes off the backpack, hoists it over his head, and follows. Exterior rainforest clearing, continuous. There is a distinct man-made edge in the rainforest. The duo break through the edge of the rainforest and peer out over a dismal field of tree stumps and dirt. The land is barren and stripped of life. The chainsaws are louder now. Off in the distance, loggers are in full gear, destroying fresh rainforest.
Holy shit.
Bruh, we are going viral. Go back. We'll start recording and come out again like we just found it.
Chad just stands there. He can't believe what he sees.
Chadley, hello.
This is horrible.
Yes, but you know what's not horrible? 1 million subscribers. Move.
They re-enter the rainforest. Exterior rainforest continuous. Chad watches as Dylan starts back across the river. He holds his hands up out of the water as he crosses.
Seriously? We have to cross the river again?
It's more dramatic coming back through it. Plus, I have to pee.
Dylan stops and smiles.
Yeah, I'll wait here.
A beat. Dylan, still smiling, gives a little wiggle. His smile abruptly stops. A look of horror washes over his face. His hands and arms, which have been up out of the water, quickly dart below the surface. Is he grabbing his groin?
Oh, fuck.
Dylan freezes. He looks at Chad.
What? What?
Dylan starts frantically wiggling around and grabbing his... Is he reaching into his shorts?
Something just went up my...
Dylan screams in agony and rushes out of the water. One hand is in his pants. He is clutching his groin.
Something swam up your...
Chad is cut off as Dylan lets out another intense and painful scream. He drops to the ground and curls up.
I'm coming.
Chad throws his backpack and starts towards the stream. He quickly stops in his tracks. He's afraid to go in the water. He looks over at Dylan. Dylan is making strange moaning noises as he writhes in agony. He looks at Chad. Chad gasps in horror. Dylan is pale and his veins are popping out all over his body. His eyes are large, his forehead sweaty.
It burns!
Where?
All over!
Holy shit.
Dylan starts violently shaking.
Dylan! What can I do?
Run!
What?
Run!
No!
Dylan lets out his loudest, blood-curdling scream yet. He goes quiet and limp.
Fuck it! Ah!
Chad lets out a heroic roar and dashes through the water as fast as he can. He quickly makes it to Dylan and crouches by his side. He carefully rests a hand on Dylan's back. Dylan slowly lifts his head and looks around. His skin has a greenish tint. His veins are deep red and bulging. He sees Chad and emits a low, growling noise. Chad's eyes grow wide. Dylan jumps up, bites into Chad's arm. He rips a chunk of flesh out and chews it up.
No!
Chad looks at his arm. His eyes roll back in his head and he faints. Dylan climbs onto Chad, but Chad is passed out and doesn't move. Chad hears chainsaws buzzing in the distance and meanders off in their direction. Chad lays motionless. Without warning, his body erupts in a small spasm. This is quickly followed by several violent convulsions. He sits up. He has the same green skin, red eyes, and bulging veins as Dylan.